Comings and goings, Days of Our Lives, One Life to Live. Dan Gauthier joins Days of Our Lives. Dan Gauthier, who played Kevin Buchanan on One Life to Love on ABC, has joined the cast of Days of Our Lives. In a move that has set the soap opera world abuzz, veteran actor Dan Gauthier is making a triumphant return to the daytime canvas, but with a thrilling twist. The actor, beloved for his portrayal of the charming and complex Kevin Buchanan on ABC's iconic One Life to Live, has officially joined the cast of NBC's stalwart drama, Days of Our Lives. This isn't merely a recast or a familiar face popping up in a new role. This is a paradigm shift, a bold narrative experiment that promises to blur the lines between the fictional universes of Salem and Longview in a way never before attempted. Gauthier will not be playing a new character. In a stunning creative decision, he will be stepping back into the polished shoes of Kevin Buchanan, a man now irrevocably displaced from his Pennsylvania hometown and thrust into the swirling mysteries of Salem. The announcement confirms what many fans have long dreamed of, that the worlds of these beloved soaps are, in fact, parallel dimensions within the same dramatic multiverse. A bridge between worlds. The Kevin Buchanan paradox. The logistics of such a crossover are as ingenious as they are groundbreaking. The storyline, set to debut in early November, will find Kevin Buchanan arriving in Salem not as a tourist, but as a man on a desperate mission. The catalyst. The mysterious disappearance of his one-time love, Dr. Sarah Horton. Viewers with long memories will recall Sarah's own stint in Longview years ago, where her path fatefully crossed with Kevin's. Their connection, once thought to be a simple nod to soap opera history, is now being revealed as a foundational anchor between the two realities. Kevin's investigation will lead him to believe that a shadowy, trans-dimensional organization, hinted to be a rogue faction of the Mera Enterprises' experimental science division, is responsible for Sarah's abduction. His arrival will be met with a mixture of skepticism and intrigue by Salem's residents. John Black, no stranger to mind-bending conspiracies, will find an unlikely ally in Kevin. Meanwhile, Xander Cook, whose tumultuous relationship with Sarah is a cornerstone of the current day's narrative, will view the handsome, articulate stranger from some town in Pennsylvania as a direct threat. This is a dream storyline for any actor who has lived in one of these characters for so long, Gauthier shared in an exclusive interview. Kevin isn't just a fish out of water. He's a fish in a completely different aquarium with different rules of physics. He's armed with the history and emotional baggage of Longview, but he has to navigate the unique, often gothic, dangers of Salem. The fans of One Life to Live get to see their hero in a new light, and the day's audience gets a fully formed, compelling character with a deep, rich history that is about to crash into their world. Creative synergy or desperate gambit? The state of the daytime drama. This unprecedented move is being seen by industry insiders as both a creative masterstroke and a strategic necessity. The daytime drama landscape has shrunk considerably since One Life to Live left the broadcast airwaves in 2012, finding a second life and new legacies on streaming platforms. Days of Our Lives itself now resides exclusively on Peacock. In this new digital ecosystem, the old rules no longer apply. Showrunners and writers are freed from the constraints of traditional network television, allowing for more ambitious, serialized, and genre-bending storytelling. The audience for daytime drama is the most loyal in television, but it is also aging, notes media analyst Cynthia Moore. To survive and thrive, these shows must find ways to attract new viewers while rewarding the deep institutional knowledge of their long-term fans. Bringing Kevin Buchanan to Salem isn't just nostalgia. It's an event. It's a reason for lapsed One Life viewers to seek out Days on Peacock, and it gives the current day's narrative a jolt of unpredictable energy. It's a win-win that acknowledges the shared cultural space these shows have occupied for decades. The decision also speaks to a larger trend in entertainment, where multiverse narratives have captured the public's imagination. From blockbuster superhero films to prestige television, the concept of alternate realities is now mainstream. The The soap opera, with its decades-long histories, resurrections, and doppelgangers, was arguably the original multiverse. Days of Our Lives is now leaning into that heritage with a boldness that only it can. A legacy of Longview lands in Horton Town Square. For fans, the implications are thrilling. Imagine Kevin Buchanan sharing a scene with Steve Patch Johnson, comparing notes on brotherly rivalries. Remember Kevin's tumultuous relationship with his brother, Joey, and life-altering scandals. Picture him locking horns with the formidable Kate Roberts, or trying to decipher the moral ambiguity of the ever-scheming Leo Stark. The potential for dramatic friction is immense. Furthermore, Kevin's presence raises tantalizing questions about the very fabric of the soap opera universe. If Kevin can cross over, who else might? Could this open a door for other Longview legends to make guest appearances? Is this the beginning of a more interconnected daytime television landscape, where characters from different creative lineages can interact, clash, and form new alliances? The arrival of Dan Gauthier's Kevin Buchanan is more than a casting notice. It is a statement. It declares that the world of Salem is bigger, stranger, and more connected than we ever knew. It honors the past while forging a fearless path into the future. It is a gift to the faithful and a beacon to the curious. As one chapter closed for Kevin Buchanan over a decade ago, a new, infinitely more complex one is about to be written. The citizens of Salem had better brace themselves, because a piece of Longview is coming to town, and nothing will ever be the same.